We're doing it.
We're here.
Your mom's Super Bowl edition, baby.
Your mom does Super Bowl.
Oh, Lisa McCaffrey. Up here,
Ashley
sister.
Adamson. Let's go.
This
Ready?
is a big deal. There's been a lot of work to come to this moment right here. It didn't all just come together, as it turns out.
Nope.
But welcome to your mom, officially, Phoenix, Arizona, live. Lisa, first and foremost, it was your birthday yesterday, so I just want to make sure that you feel celebrated enough.
I do. Yes, I do.
Okay. And you're like a birthday month type of gal, so I'm assuming we're going to be celebrating all week long.
But it's done. It's one and done. Birthday's done. That was yesterday's news.
We went to opening night, media night last night, and it was amazing. So we're going to talk about that. But the most important thing that we want to talk about right off the top, as you may see, huge. We have a founding partnership with Flexpower. Now, here's the deal. Your mom is officially brought to you by Flexpower. Not just pain relief for active people, but feel good solutions for everyone. That's the tagline. But here's the deal about Flexpower. And I mean this, I'm not just like, you love this stuff and have been using it for a very long time.
Yes.
I have recently started using it and it's amazing. The story behind the company we'll get into a little bit later, but first and foremost, shout out to Flexpower. You guys have been awesome. Yes. And you're the reason that we're here on Radio Row. So
and
we love you and we
still
appreciate
standing
you.
After 8 hours on my feet yesterday on my birthday, turning 54. Thank God for Flexpower. And I'm not lying because that got me through it yesterday.
I was literally giving you a rub down.
At one point I was on the ground in the middle of the whole thing stretching. So then we rubbed for real a little Flexpower. Got me through, and it got me through the day. It got me through the Kansas City Chief interviews. So thank you for real Flexpower.
There's a real, we're here for a couple of reasons, to include physically,
right?
Because Lisa at one point looked at me and said, can I lay down and put my legs up like in yoga? And this is in the middle of, I don't know, like there's probably thousands of people.
I would have gotten stepped on.
And I just looked at her and I said, no, you may not. I'm usually for whatever idea you have. I'm always leaning into it. But I was like, let's put some Flexpower and let's just do that. Yeah. So
no, it helps.
And we're going to talk about the product because it is amazing. And they've got all sorts of different bath salts is the new one
and I've used them.
And I was going to say, I have not used them yet.
It's the greatest thing I've ever done.
But from what I understand, they're the real deal.
You bath salts in a warm water and you sit there 15 to 20 minutes and you come out and you feel like $1,000,000. I'll go for a hard run, stiff, sore. Normally I'm like, I just kind of power through the day and get through it. I literally went for a run, did it, put the bath salts in my bath and came out and I actually felt like I could have run again for real.
And you look like $1,000,000.
Yeah, I turned 80.
Oh, so but you've been using Flexpower. It's like the Benjamin Button.
No promises on that. We can't make you look younger, but it can make you feel younger. That's
which
for
is the
sure.
point.
Yes. So
Rasheen Smith is the one who founded the company 20 years ago, and he's got a cool story. He went to Cali, was a student athlete, and essentially, I think they just wanted something that wasn't, the Bengays and the Tiger Balms, all the stuff that we used back when we were younger. And are you using some right now?
I'm actually putting it in my lower back. Yeah.
Flexpower is going to be like, can we do a little bit less in this partnership?
Yeah, can
we dial it back a little bit? Shout out to Flexpower. Yeah. We're really excited, and we're going to have some people out with us on Thursday. We were kind of spitballing, thinking maybe we could set up like a massage table.
100%.
And because we've got all these great samples, so. And also, media members, if you guys are around or anybody, come by and Lisa's giving out free,
or sore,
free rub downs. Yeah.
Whatever works. Yeah.
So shout out to Flexpower.
Yeah. And wait, just on another note, I'm neurotic about what I put on my body and in my body. Like
you're neurotic. Period.
I'm neurotic, but I'm a little bit on the healthy side. And I read the ingredients thinking, oh, no way would I use this. All natural. Yep. And there's nothing artificial, and it's amazing. And it doesn't smell, which is beautiful. You can put it on and go and no one even knows you have it on, but you feel better.
And the packaging is made in California. Mm-hmm. It is a Black founded business and woman led, and we're just happy to be partnered with them.
So thankful.
Also, we need to shout out BODYARMOR.
Love it. Yep.
More than a sports drink. And you, Christian McCaffrey, your son, he's been in with BODYARMOR for quite a bit.
Yes. And that's literally all we drink. So I love their water. It's pH balanced, alkaline, 9+9.
See, you're crazy about
I'm neurotic about it. And I literally only drink that. So it is my favorite water. I'm not even just saying that either. We go to his house and I actually steal it. And he literally
now you don't
loves
have to steal it anymore.
And now I don't have to steal it. Yes. Because now, Now we're one, and I love it. No, it's amazing for hydration. It has electrolytes, potassium, all the above, and especially the Body Armor LYTE is my favorite because it has no sugar.
Yes.
Because I'm neurotic.
So needless to say, these are two companies that we actually believe in and love. And so we're really excited to be partnered with them. And it's different than I feel like when you read a sponsorship. I've done a lot of these in my day of where you're just like
And
reading
I haven't.
sponsors.
So
Yes.
this is real
And
for me.
but it is different when you can actually genuinely in your heart feel really good about the companies.
Yeah.
And that is what we have today. So shout out to you guys. We're excited to be here on Radio Row.
Yeah. Nice.
Should we talk about our opening night at Media Day last night?
Sure. Yeah.
I want to ask you what your experience was like, because I've been to one of those before,
because I almost lost my voice.
And essentially for people at home who, me opening night, and the NFL started doing it about 5 or 6 years ago. It becomes a whole event. So they had it at the Footprint Center, which is where the Suns play. Fans come in. They've got a huge stage set up. They've got all these different stations for like the 10 kind of most high profile players. And then the rest of the players and the coaches all just mill about the floor.
Walk around.
And there's probably 800 media people there. I mean, it was packed.
And you're on the floor. It's not like you're even using any of the stands. So all of these people are in there. And then they have a ring in the middle where at one point they brought in both teams on the ring. And I'm like, ooh, how's this going to fare? But it was awesome. It was, the fans were going at it, but the players were cordial and polite and they said all the right things. So I don't know if they'll do that on Sunday, but they said all the right things last night. So it was really fun. And they had the cheerleaders and the mascots, and it's a big, big ordeal. But we got to interview some amazing players. It was so fun. That was my favorite part. Yeah.
So the best part is, and we were trying to figure out, okay, like what's the angle? What are we going to, and again, we'll have this all posted on our YouTube and our podcast channels, but Lisa came up with the excellent idea right before we went in there.
Keep in mind, we had just played the Eagles. We were just coming off a heartbreaking
loss. I guess
loss.
for those who don't know, the Chiefs and the Eagles are playing in the Super Bowl on Sunday. We maybe should have started with that.
Some people don't watch sports who listen because it's about your mom. And by the way, we ask every single interview about their mom and their relationship with their mom. And they gave, literally I almost started crying. They gave the most heartfelt answers.
There were a few that teared up. Yeah. Players.
It was so sweet. A Christian said it once. He goes, ask people, people love to talk about their moms and how special they are, or whoever raised them and, who helped them. Because nobody gets to where these guys are on their own. They have to have somebody helping them. So anyway, they gave some amazing answers. So stay tuned for that. I think about that and I cry. But we started off with the Eagles and I'm like, wow, this is just so fresh. Because I feel like we just played them like 2 weeks ago. So we started off with,
you had such a good feeling about them that you just were excited to go talk to them.
I'm like, wait, who do I have to talk to now? But it actually made me feel better after I talked to them because they're like guys and they're sweet and they're kids and everyone I interviewed was super nice. But Darius Slay is one of the best deep defensive backs on their team, and went up and interviewed him, and I just said, hey, he has no idea who I am, and just said, my son is a huge fan of yours, which he is, and he watches a lot of film on you. What his dream is to play in a Super Bowl. What does he have to do to make it into a Super Bowl?
And the best part is all of their answers.
They were gold. They were like, I literally want to put a montage and send it to Christian.
No, that's what we're doing.
And all the team.
And you should have Kyle Shanahan should play that.
Yeah, play
at the first team meeting. Like Lisa did some recon for us at the Super Bowl.
What does it take to get here? And they had the best.
Christian's
answers.
really gonna like that. I think.
Oh, I know he's gonna learn a lot. Yeah. So.
And then the best was a few of them you paid off, and they figured out who you were.
Right. Or I
by
told
the end,
them.
And it was.
And it was gold. They're like,
gold.
Don't have all 50 of your quarterbacks go down.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So no, they were so fun.
Key.
They were wonderful. They were so fun. It was great. We had some great answers and I can't wait to post those.
And what is clear to me, and of course I knew this ahead of time, but it is cool to see it validated in a different settings, is how much love and respect. And like the reaction, people are like, "Oh my God, you're Christian's mom!" People love him.
It made me feel better too because they were so nice and so. Oh my gosh,
every single one were just like, the one that was like, he's a baller.
Yeah, games get heated.
It was like he wanted to like. He was like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah. It was sweet. They were cute.
Good.
They were cute.
Turns out he may be a
Christian.
college dropout. He may have tattoos.
Yeah,
but he's
he's well respected.
Deep down,
he feel like he was well respected.
He is.
That's at the end of the day. Truly, that's all he wants. Well respected from his opponents and his teammates, and he gave it all he had, and he was proud.
Totally. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about that was great about yesterday. First of all, that you gave up your birthday to run around like crazy and help get the setup for this. And it was. I'm like sending you all over.
Being a housewife.
Yeah, and the best part is that you left and Ed was sitting at home being like, "What can I do?
No, he wasn't. Oh no, he went hot tubbing.
Oh.
He had a little workout. He took a nap. Oh, he occupied himself perfectly fine. I'm like, dude, that's my role. That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
I love Ed McCaffrey.
He
did a great job. He got
us
our signage.
Yeah, he got our signage. He's been working hard behind the scenes.
He has been working hard behind the scenes.
I love him. Thank you, Ed. But yeah, no.
So how does it feel to be the only employed person
McCaffrey?
in your
My back hurts. But thanks to Flexpower, I'm not kidding. It literally hurt last night, and I put it on, and that's what made me sleep. Swear, I'm not even exaggerating.
Did you go cool or warm?
I did warm to sleep. Yeah.
Okay.
We got home at midnight, and I was so riled up from the day. I used the one with the CBD cream and the arnica, which I love.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'm glad that Ed is leaning into his house husband role.
He's embraced it like that.
My gosh,
he didn't skip a beat. He's like, I can do this.
Yeah, he made the transition very seamlessly.
I'm like, wait, that's my job. I want to go back.
Yeah. I was thinking too, I'm of course sad that the Niners aren't in the Super Bowl, but it does. I was thinking if Christian was there last night and he was one of the ones being interviewed, I was thinking about how absolutely what a ball of stress that would be for you. So I'm not saying that I don't wish that. Of course, I wish the Niners were in the Super Bowl.
I'm glad selfishly you're,
But for me and my podcast needs, I'm really glad that it's the selfish. Eagles and Chiefs. No, but I think that was the thing that stood out. And you talk about these are just not kids. Some of them are very much grown men. But you look at them and you're like, I saw Britton Covey. Shout out to Britton Covey, who's one of my all-time favorite. I fell in love with him yesterday. Pac-12 athletes of all time. Big time, all-time
wife who's about to have a baby.
Yes, and he's about to be a dad. Yep. But I saw him and I just said he's a rookie. He was undrafted from Utah, and now he's a starting punt returner for the team that's playing in the Super Bowl on Sunday, which is just an amazing story. But I said, "How are your nerves?" And he said, "I'm." Like he couldn't even really answer the question. He said, "I just feel like I have tunnel vision. I can't even pause to soak any of this in because it's so intense."
Yeah, you have to be that way in order to play. Even the day of, I remember Ed saying, there's so much going on, and it's the longest game of your life. Because there's so many commercial breaks. There's, the extra long halftime
show. Talk about the halftime because I don't think people realize how big it's double. So it's what, 40 minutes?
Yeah, it's really, I don't know the exact time to be honest, but it is like, it's way longer than a normal halftime. So you have to
warm
adjust
back up.
Your eating, your drinking, everything you do. It's a huge adjustment, and it's really different. And not very many people who are on the teams now have experienced that. Well, some of the Chiefs have, but not a ton. So that's a big adjustment, and to manage that is a big deal. So it'll be interesting to see who handles that better. So, and then, and some people get all caught up, and, I've heard of players like sneaking out and watching the halftime show before, which is insane.
Really?
Yes. I'm great. Yeah.
I'd sneak out to watch Rihanna. I'd be like, I don't know what Andy Reid is talking about right now, but I'm just going to go check. I'm just going to go. I want to go catch the
she's about
finale.
To play Umbrella. Excuse me, Andy. I'm out. He'd understand though. I think Andy wants to be out there too.
Are you doing part of the halftime?
I'm a backup dancer for her.
Okay.
Yeah. So
what's your outfit?
I got like some really, really short tights, and I'm not even sure they gave me a shirt to wear. I mean,
oh, okay. Well,
I'm gonna pull a Janet Jackson.
I would really.
Oh no, we want people to actually stay for the second half.
Yeah,
so I'm not going to.
I mean, if you're going to get the players to sneak out at halftime to go watch the Super Bowl show, the promise of Lisa potentially having a wardrobe malfunction might do it.
I don't think so.
Speaking of, we gave a shout out to Britt Covey's wife, who's about Leah, who's amazing, who's about to have a baby. Jason Kelsey's wife. We could do a whole segment on her. Go ahead.
38 weeks. She is 38 weeks pregnant.
With her third.
With her third. So normally they come a little quicker. Normally, who knows? Whatever. Not my kids who didn't want to come out. But she's bringing her OB.
Which is
insane. Which is great for Covey's wife, just in case
things
happen a little early.
Yeah, things happen a little early.
How crazy is that?
I can't imagine remembering what it was like to be 38 weeks pregnant and just you're can
so
barely move.
Yeah.
And you can't you're hungry, but you can't eat because there's no room in your stomach.
No room,
That's
and you're starving.
And your husband is playing on the biggest stage.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she's hopefully got help with the other two older kids, but God bless you.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just awesome, and I hope the baby
if she
holds
has
on.
that baby that
actually,
day,
I hope she has it.
What a story!
You can leave the halftime and go help her deliver.
Oh,
you're a great.
That's my dream. I want to deliver a baby sometime in my life.
You should deliver Jason Kelsey's baby at the Super Bowl. Let's speak that into existence.
I don't have any experience doing it, but you wouldn't mind, right?
You've had 4 kids.
Oh my gosh,
I mean, how hard is it?
Although I was ironing and I just squatted.
Oh,
No.
yeah. You were like, oh my God, there's another one.
Oh, wow. Look,
Oh,
where did that come from?
Ed.
Nobody knew I was pregnant because I was so petite.
Right. And then just all of a sudden there was another kid, another McCaffrey running around.
Do you know that I literally gained 100 pounds every pregnancy?
So I have a good friend who's very newly pregnant.
Yeah.
And she said, I feel like I'm going to gain 100 pounds. And I said, it doesn't matter. Lisa gained 100 pounds.
Every single
I think
time.
I gained 80.
Every time. Well, it might have even been more because I stopped weighing at 100 and still had a few more
I
weeks
stopped
to go.
weighing myself.
So the
at the end.
first
So
doctor,
stop. If you're a pregnant mom, just stop weighing yourself.
Yeah, exactly. No, for real.
We're not doctors,
Well,
but just
yeah,
stop.
yeah, exactly. It's really good medical advice. I'm going to tell you what to do. The first doctor in New Jersey I went to, he told me I was gaining too much weight.
Did you find another doctor?
In a heartbeat.
Yes.
Went home, made a call, got
Hey.
another doctor, and I think Ed told him, whatever you do, don't tell her she's getting too much
Yes.
weight because there's not that many doctors in the Livingston, New Jersey area.
And Max turned out just fine.
Well,
I mean, he could use a little extra weight on
well,
him. He's pretty skinny.
we had 17 hours of labor and he had to be a C-section.
Oh my God.
It was insane. It was so bad. Yeah.
Should we go through all your birth stories? Should we do
Oh my
that?
gosh,
Would
that'd
that be a
lovely.
good thing
Here,
on
do you guys
Radio
want to hear it?
Row?
All these young reporters.
Can we
You wanna
give
hear
a
the
shout
birth
out to our
stories?
friends at Believe, by the
Yeah.
way? Alex, will you just come over here and give
Come on,
everybody
Alex.
a wave?
So-
Come on. Alex is our producer. He
Alex is
never
the
gets
man.
enough love, enough credit.
Alex,
Here we go.
yay.
Yes. Alex is the only reason that we're all set up and
Yeah.
that we're all doing this.
Well,
So
hopefully.
I love this.
you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Alex is
We're gonna give
actually
you- here, we'll
60 years old, but he's been using Flexpower.
Yeah,
for
we're going to give you a sample.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks so much.
You're
y'all.
so welcome. And we're going to go back to telling Lisa's birth stories. now.
Let's go. Let's see. He was a
Alex is the
breech
best.
birth,
Believe has been amazing.
Yeah, thank you for helping. You guys are the best. They're like young and
Okay,
nice,
so
and
your
they're gonna be grossed
second-
out.
Yeah, I know. We've
I
tried to
had
warn
3
them.
VBACs, vaginal birth after delivery,
had 3
after
VBACs.
Max. Do you know what
Wow.
VBAC is? And
Yeah.
Dylan was 10-14. It was insane. And he was 24 inches long.
No wonder you're so neurotic.
I still haven't recovered or lost the baby weight. But then there was another one after that, I think. I don't know. Who cares? I'm so confused. That's all right. We're good. Super Bowl.
It's Super Bowl. We're
Yay.
here. We're here. Okay, and we're gonna wrap this up because we got a lot more stuff coming up, and we're gonna saddle some people over here for some interviews. But we've got some good guests rolling through. Jake Plummer is gonna roll through.
We got that.
I think is it pronounced Chris?
I don't know. He's number
Kristen?
23
For the
on
Niners?
the Niners, but he used to be in the Panthers.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who
We'll
cares?
find him. We'll track him
We'll
down.
figure it out. Yeah,
I think
that's
he's coming on
Thursday, I believe Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah. And he promised an hour.
An hour and a half.
Yeah, that's going to be riveting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's that really exciting kid.
Get
Woo!
excited.
Yeah, no, don't worry. That's when you put that on and you have it in the background while your baby's trying to go to sleep. He just drones
Just listen.
on and on. The most boring hour of their life.
Instead of my
They can just sit there and
instead
listen
of
to
my
me
like
yell at
calm app
Christian.
when I go to night, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna put on the interview with Christian that we do, and that's gonna be my new
It's basically me
bedtime
yelling at
meditation.
him.
Yeah,
for an
that
hour.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's gonna be great to
Why
see
didn't you
him.
call me?
And then I think Cheryl Bosa's
Yeah,
rolling
she's
through,
gonna stop
which
by.
is
Martha
great.
Thomas.
Martha Thomas, who we
Can't
love
wait.
Solomon
A lot of the
Thomas's mom.
women that
So
have been on the show before
yeah.
are going to roll through. I'm
Shannon
super
Sharp
excited.
is running around here. I think you need to talk
I
to
will
him
flag
about.
him down. He owes
yeah,
me.
he
He owes me big time.
yeah. Why does he owe you?
I don't know. Because Ed blocked for him. How about that?
Oh yeah,
He's
okay.
Ed blocked
And
for
then he
him,
does
so,
owe you.
gosh.
And Ed's gonna come on. Ed's gonna make his your mom debut.
Yeah, well, he'll be working. He'll
Well,
be
yeah.
working while he's
We'll
doing-
get
yeah,
him while
we gotta
we'll get
put
him
his
while
ass
he's
to work.
working. Yeah. But I think, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's about a million other things that we could go into right now. But I think we just
Yeah, this is an incredible week, and I'm so excited we're here.
that's
It's
what
so
I wanted
fun.
to
This
say.
is-
I
this
just
is
feel
blessed.
so grateful. And tomorrow, Wednesday, is the 1-year anniversary
Yes.
of when this fabulous woman,
And
after
this
I called her up and said,
fabulous
"Hey, do you want to
girl.
meet me in a Starbucks in Hollywood? And I've got a recording studio and we can record some stuff." And you just showed up.
Yep.
And I remember you were like so fired up.
Let's go.
I couldn't believe that you actually did show up.
It was
And we had this magical day with Chris
Chris
Darnold.
Darnold.
Shout out to Sam Darnold's mom. She's the
and
best.
Annie, our producer,
And
for
Annie,
the
our
day, was
producer, is
magical.
my
She-
dear
oh,
friend. And she was the one who said, she's like, "You guys are onto something. Like you're
Yeah.
very raw." In the very
and
early stages.
That girl needs to work on her
but I
voice
can
because she sounds
see
like a guy.
something.
But that's okay.
I can see something.
There's
Yeah.
a glimmer of hope in there.
She's like, if Lisa can have some vocal cord surgery, I think you guys really
And
could
stop
do
saying
something.
bad words.
Yeah.
But
No,
we're
but
good.
that was
that
a
was.
year
I know. I
ago.
can't believe that was a year. Wow,
To
we've
the
come a
day
long
almost.
way,
Tomorrow
huh?
is a year ago to the day. And so I just sometimes we get so caught up in the, running the rat race and spinning our wheels that you forget to pause and realize we're sitting here on
Thankful,
Radio
yeah.
Row. We have
So
great
cool.
partners. We've got all the things. And I feel really, my heart is full right now.
Me
so
too. I feel it. I feel this is our year.
And
Let's
I
go.
feel like people on Radio
Shout out to
Row need some
moms.
like mom light in their lives because it's a little
Male dominated.
well, and just like everyone looks a little serious.
Yeah.
You know, like I guess people are working.
Stop.
Oh,
please.
maybe they're working.
Please.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I'm going to go to table to table and tell them my birth stories. I think that'll go over really well.
Yeah.
Let's
Do you guys know?
Hey.
Do you guys know what a VBAC is?
Yeah, I had a VBAC. I will show you. Do you have I'm going to draw it out for you.
Some can't miss content. Oh, all right.
It's like
Flexpower,
a third
Body
down and
Armor.
eight.
We love you. We're so excited to be partnered with you guys, and much more to come.
Get moving.
From Phoenix,
Stay
Radio
moving.
Row, all week long. Let's go, baby. Boom. That was. We could do it again better than that. Your mom's a high five.
Your mom high five. That's like you're going to get fined.